Hey, Holistic Yogis, welcome to day 8 of our 11-day soft life journey. I'm so glad that you all have made it thus far with me because today we are focusing on the throat chakra. If you know anything about the throat chakra, you know that sometimes when the throat chakra is imbalanced, it causes us to have issues with speaking our truth, being able to say what is really on our mind, or being able to say the correct thing at the correct time. So now that we have our heart chakra, our solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra activated and balanced, it definitely makes it easier for us to speak our truth, to also connect our heart with our throat, right? Being able to connect our emotions with what we say and making sure that we can manage it properly. So today, we're gonna get started in a puppy dog position. Puppy dog is a really great asana or pose that connects and opens up the throat chakra. So let's go ahead and meet me in a tabletop position as we get into our time together. When we're in our tabletop position, always make sure that we're in our proper alignment with our shoulders above our wrists, wrists connecting to the knees, knees connecting to the toes, peeking through, and you can't see any toes, right? So let's go ahead and walk the hands out, bringing the forearms down to the mat and pushing our bottoms back as much as we can and extending out our throat so that we can also either drop our head onto the mat, or if you prefer to just look forward and extend the throat chakra in this pose, you can do that as well. And I'll also show you some ways that you can actively breathe as we are in this position. So if you're keeping your head looking up, you can actually take a deep breath in here and then lower the head down to the mat and exhale. Now, if your forehead is on the mat, you can just continue to breathe regular with us. Now, if you want to continue the neck movements, go ahead and inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, bring the forehead down. Inhale, bring the neck up. Exhale, bring the forehead down. Our affirmation for today is I speak with truth and clarity. Again, our affirmation is I speak with truth and clarity. So we're going to do a couple more of those rotations and continue to say that affirmation inside yourself so that as you are breathing through these poses. Inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, bring the head down. About 2 more rounds. Inhale up, or you can keep your forehead down. Exhale down. Inhale last time. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Beautiful job. Let's just rest the neck a little bit so that we can release any strain that we may have put on our necks. And enjoy this pose. And again, revisit our affirmation. I speak with truth and clarity. Let's all together bring our head looking up, stretching out that throat. And let's come up off of our forearms and walk the hands back to us so that we are now in this tabletop position. Like I always like to do, let's sway the hips side to side. Just bringing some good energy and good life into our hips and into our lower back or our root chakra. And let's dip the stomach down, extending the neck, extending the throat, looking up for cow. And let's just do our breath work here, as this doing cat-cow is also a really great throat chakra exercise as well. So inhale here. Hold it and exhale, release the neck down slowly, arching that back and tucking the tailbone to cat. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Let's do some leg movements with it. So we're gonna go ahead and engage that left leg, keeping it bent, but we're gonna bring it up, trying to bring the heel to our bottom. So here we go. Inhale, bring the neck up and lift up the leg here. Exhale, tuck the chin to chest, bring the knee back down to the mat, and let's do the right side. Inhale, look up, bringing that right knee up, up, up. Exhale, bring everything back down, chin to chest. Good job. Let's do 2 more rounds of those. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, this is feeling really good on my back right now and on my throat chakra. And come down. Making sure that when you come down, you're still arching your back and you're still tucking the chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Left leg is up. Exhale, arch that back, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back to cat. Beautiful job. Bring ourselves back to a neutral spine, neutral tabletop, swaying the hips side to side, placing a smile on our face. Again, revisiting our affirmation of I speak with truth and clarity. Beautiful job, everyone. Let's go ahead and bring that right foot to the right thumb. Taking a deep breath in here. Exhale, bring the left foot to the left thumb. And I want us to hang in this forward fold. But what we're going to do is we're also going to do some variations of cat-cow, but just with our forward fold and a halfway lift. So here we are. Our spine is arched. Our tailbone is somewhat tucked. And our chin is to our chest. So let's go ahead and inhale. Bring the hands to the shin. We're still inhaling here, but we're going to look forward like we would with cow, bringing that neck forward, bringing the shoulders back, straightening through the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing the chin to chest. Let's do about 4 rotations. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Be as dramatic with your breath as you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Last one. Inhale, let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. We can get into this ragdoll-like position and we can sway our hips side to side in this pose here. And let's grab onto each elbow and just continue to sway side to side. Release the hands and let's revisit grabbing the elbows, but grab the reverse elbows. Keep swaying. Excellent job. Release the hands onto the mat, bringing more of a bend into the legs so your hands can get onto the mat properly. Step the right foot back and step the left foot back as we are in this high plank position. And let's push up to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the chin to chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest. Beautiful job. Go ahead and hover the knees over the mat. So place a bend on the knees. Hover them over the mat. Slowly drop them down to the mat. And what we're going to do here is slowly walk the hands back to your body. But we're going to turn over. And you saw how we just did that high plank. But now what we're going to do is we're going to do a reversed high plank. And that also is a really great asana to stretch the neck out, elongate the neck, and connect our throat chakra to source. All right? So in this pose, this is going to be our pose of the day. But while we're in this pose, I want you to envision a nice blue aura just being around your throat chakra. Imagine that it's turning. Imagine that as we're in this pose, we are activating our throat chakra, okay? So this is how we're gonna get into that pose. Place one hand, make sure your hands aren't slippery or anything. Place one hand, both hands behind your back so that they can be as straight as possible. And what we're gonna do here is point your toes. I don't know if you can see my toes or not, but point your toes. And then we're gonna slightly lift the bottom off of the mat, looking up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna release the neck back. But before we do that, I want us to revisit our affirmation of I speak with truth and clarity. And again, just visualize yourself seeing a blue aura coming from your throat chakra area. So let's go ahead and release that neck. Get as comfortable in this pose as possible and hold it here. Now, if this is too much on your arms, you can always still do this with your forearms and be here, almost like you're in a fish pose. Okay, so you can be on the forearms if it's too much on your arms, or you can extend the arms up and be here. And let's just hold this pose for a couple of seconds, connecting the throat chakra to our source energy, imagining that it's activating, it's turning, it's bright blue. And if you want to bring a little challenge as you're activating your throat chakra, you can lift up the left leg, bring it down. Lift up the right leg, bring it down. If you just want a little bit of sweat, left leg, and just keep bringing them up and down alternatively. Imagine that these legs are like adding to charging and activating your throat chakra, just bringing more energy from the root chakra all the way up to the throat chakra. Couple more seconds. Breathe. And pause if you're doing any leg movement. Slowly bring the chin to chest and make your way back to sitting on the mat, flexing your toes, bringing yourself up to a neutral spine, and just shaking out the arms from just being stiff for a very long time. You did an amazing, amazing job. Shake it out, shake it out. Whew. Breathe. Inhale just to bring the arms up, reaching them up to the sky, bringing the neck back again. Bring the hands down beside you, and then bring them to heart center as we close out. Now you can continue to stay with your legs. Actually, let's do that. Let's keep our legs flexed, keep our legs straight out in front of us, and feet are flexed. And repeat these affirmations after me. I utilize my throat chakra to speak my truth. I no longer fear speaking up for myself and for others. I speak with truth and clarity. And with that, namaste, namaste. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've been enjoying these daily flows and you've been getting something out of it. And just remember that doing this soft life journey is all about ease. It's all about releasing any type of pressure to just be the best that you can, because naturally you can be the best you can without adding all that pressure that isn't necessary. So again, my name is Christina Crowder. Thank you for flowing with me, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 9.